What is up, guys? What is up? We're live already to go over this Halloween Horror Nights spec map. It's that time already. This first spec map of the year is in March. It'll be about 4 versions before August, September, when the event starts. So we're going to go over what we all think. We're going to all guess together what these mazes or houses could be. And then, yeah, we'll go Hollywood and then Orlando. And yeah, it'll be a fun stream, everybody. So we have for a couple more people joining. What's up, Michael Weber? And Tony's and Jordy's. Hello there. Alright, so we're gonna go. Oh, wait a couple moments, a minute, so more people to come in. How are you guys? Let me know how you are in the comments below. Make sure to like this stream. Like. Press that thumbs up, and we're gonna have. It's gonna be a fun little stream. I'm gonna guess what these things are together. So yeah, make sure to give that video a big thumbs up. Welcome all the new people. Alright, so we'll wait until about the 2-minute mark, and then we'll go ahead and start guessing. Then again, we'll start with Hollywood, then we'll go through Orlando, and we're gonna, again, this spec map will for sure change as they always do, but it's always cool to speculate and have fun with it. And since version 1, Halloween Horror Nights construction has started. So yeah, Halloween Horror Nights construction has started already in Hollywood. I just posted a Universal Hollywood update a few days ago. I'll be back this week to check on the Halloween Horror Nights tent, but I'll be back on the day that track gets installed for Fast and Furious, which should be this week, and I'll expect a live stream that day as well. So it'll be a busy day, but Halloween Horror Nights will be incorporated into that update as always in the regular construction update. All right, so got some nice group in here, which is nice. What is up, Jeffrey? Hello, nice to meet you. Some of these names I don't recognize, so if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. I absolutely loved the Chucky Maze last year. That was one of my favorites too. Love the animatronics. It was very fun. Very highly themed. No black walls. I loved it. Hello, DeLake. Hello. Another new name. Thank you guys for joining. All right, so let's go in a circle. Let's start actually at the front of the park and go around town. All right, so let's go ahead. So again, let me know in the comments in the chat what you guys think these are. So this is the first. We'll get Hollywood first, and then we'll go through Orlando. So here's Hollywood. Here is the front of the park. Right here, park entrance. Obviously, these two are going to be scare zones. These are 2 unknown scare zones. This is the entrance scare zone. This is going to be, in the years past, this is been and John Murray said himself, this maze, this house, this scare zone, probably be some Latin America theme here, but we have no idea what these scare zones are going to be. The Death Eaters are going to be back, which is awesome. I love the Death Eaters. And we'll just get rid of them now. The Terror Tram will be back. It's the 60th anniversary, and Hollywood Harry is a part of Universal Studios Hollywood's history. So Hollywood Harry might make a return to the Terror Tram. That is my guess. I have no idea, but we all know the Terror Tram is going to be back. This might be the last year of the Terror Tram, though, as the Terror Tram is expected to relocate to the lower lot next year. So that'll be very interesting. But yeah, who do you guys think will be the host of the Terror Tram this year? I say Hollywood Harry because of the 60th anniversary celebrations, but let me know your thoughts in the chat. Yes, Life Pro, Abigail is coming out this year and is about a vampire girl. Michael Evans is why the change? You mean for the studio tour? Because the current location has always been temporary, and the land is actually slipping. So like the Simpsons where the building is cracking, the Studio Tour Plaza is slipping because the land is moving. So the plan is to put it back down to the lower lot, also to allow for maybe the Hogwarts Express and theme park expansion over and out toward the Fast and Furious supercharged area and demolish all that. That was at least a plan. So that's part of that whole Studio Tour relocation thing that's gonna start next year, which is very exciting. Just the real Studio Tour stuff. The other part could happen in the future, but I think they're gonna focus on the Mummy area and all that first. Right. Yes. Yeah. Whatever places the Studio Tour area, that whole land and attraction again. Can go in that area. Yeah. When they do foundation work, that's super easy to fix because they just have to take out the dirt and just flatten it. So whatever new attraction goes there, and even just a new walkway to connect to the Falls Lake area if they do expansion over there. Yeah, that would be a super easy fix. Boom. Can Abigail work? It could work. Could be like a Chucky type thing, or like one of those slash mazes. I'm going pretty well, Baked Lizard. How are you? The Studio Tour relocation is rumored to happen right after the 60th anniversary. So in August, things will start swishing up. They'll start transitioning. The glamour trams are the diesel trams, and those are rumored to be they're only wrapping the diesel trams because those are going to be retired. The electrification will be complete, and the Studio Tour should move to the lower lot on like around the same day that Fast and Furious open. So both of them in early 2025. All right, so let's see. I think I have all the comments. Perfect. All right, so let's go to the front entrance again. So over here, there'll be a show in the Waterworld area. It's not sure what the castle means, but I did like the Purge show. That was a really cool show. Definitely much better than the Jabberwockies, but I don't know what this castle means, but it's nice that we'll have a show here before. Looks like Blumhouse, this is the Blumhouse logo, is returning to the DreamWorks Theater, so maybe Five Nights at Freddy's stuff will be there again, or just a different Blumhouse. It'll be like the Blumhouse experience. Hopefully they'll have the Megans dancing again, or because, that was a cool little show. I do wish it was a bit longer. Again, last year was the first year doing it. So hopefully this year kind of learn from not mistakes, but they just kind of learn from the things from last year. Hopefully they'll kind of rework the experience and show a little bit, make it like a bit more of a show than just like a 5-minute thing. It's like a kind of clip show, then there's performance. Seemed kind of choppy at times. Hoping to be more fleshed out because it was a really cool concept and it added more capacity, something else to do at Halloween Horror Nights, and that's especially in Hollywood. That's what they need because there's so many people. The lines are long. Lines are partially long because again, there's not much else to do. But the walkways are packed. The lines are long, so the more shows and other things to do, it will get people out of those lines, or people don't want to wait in those lines. Instead of crowding up the walkways, they'll have different things to do. So I applaud the Blumhouse experience coming back. I just hope it's a little bit longer this time. The Studio Tour should be about the same amount of time because they have to get back to the lower lot. So yeah, they're just kind of switching locations, but you still have to travel that whole distance up and down the hill. All right. So yeah, that's my idea for the shows. Now this already gets interesting here. Let's go to the UBE venue, which is just kind of a mixed, just kind of a back of house venue. It's where the Walking Dead permanent thing was. With a flex space, and this is right here, Cadillac. This will be heavily rumored to be Ghostbusters. Last time, oh god, coughing. Last time Ghostbusters was at the event, if you remember, it was in 2019, I believe. 2018, 2018. And it was in the back lot. So when you can walk the back lot sets, and you walk, it was in the actually, it's pretty cool because the Ghostbusters was actually in the New York sets. So you went over and you queued up outside on the New York street. Then you went inside. They built the tent behind one of the facades, and you went like inside the New York facade and to the Ghostbusters house, which is really cool. Fortunately, they don't use the backlot sets anymore because of filming and different things like that, because they actually rent that from the studio. It's all Universal, but the studio and theme park operate differently. They have to they rent, like the theme park division will pay the studio to rent it out for Halloween Horror Nights. It's kind of weird. It all goes to the same place, so it's just Universal. But yeah, the studio has to approve it. So they haven't done it in the past few years because it's so busy with filming and stuff. And so that is what's rumored to go Ghostbusters now here, which makes sense. New York Pet's Place is like in New York Street. It would be in Baker Street, but that's like a New York facade area anyway. So I think Ghostbusters could work quite nicely in that area, especially because they can do quite a bit with that area too. As we've seen with the past two houses, they've done quite a bit with that area, so I'm very excited for that. And this will be our family-friendly headliner. Don't expect that one to be scary at all. Which again, it was highly themed and super cool. Last year, it just wasn't scary. Or then 2019, it just wasn't scary. And of course, that's a family-friendly franchise. Does H-General have the Strangers maze? It does not have Stranger Things. Not the Strangers. Now, I don't know what the Strangers is actually, Mr. Weber, so I can't say if I'd like to see one because I've never seen the Strangers. But sounds kind of creepy. What is the Strangers? And then I'll let you know if I would want one. Yeah, Ghostbusters. Yeah, it was meant to be. That's the family-friendly one. So yeah, it's like it's for everybody. So it's not scary. So I get why I didn't. Some people, the hardcore HHN fans, may not work as a house, but they want to gotta get all and make a broad appeal. So gotta have some properties like Chucky that aren't scary but like really fun, then also super scary things like The Exorcist. So gotta have a nice balance, and then not scary but appeals to a broad audience like The Weeknd, which is still my favorite Halloween Horror Night house of all time, and like other super scary ones like La Llorona or something. Yeah. Hello, Rochelle Jones. Nice to see you. Maybe. Yo, what's up? Fired up. Just kidding. Sorry, stole that from Mondo. But yeah, so Cadillac will be Ghostbusters, highly likely. Also, new movies coming out, like 40th anniversary. Ghostbusters is here. Also, that will be by Coastal. This one, the Parisian, the Flower, I don't know, honestly. But if there's anyone that knows a Latin horror, like Latin legends, any Hispanic, Mexican, Spanish people, or anyone know that folklore, because this is the Latin America house. The Parisian Courtyard is the bona fide Latin America house and scare zone. So I don't know if there's any Latin horror figures or legends that you guys know that have to do with flowers, or flowers a symbol. Let me know, because I don't know. But let me know. Because that could be that will probably be the house. So I'm not sure what the flower means, but you guys may know in the comments. Whether you're watching now or later. because I'm curious. But that was like 1,000% chance, at least 99% chance, be a horror. Sorry, a Latin horror house. See, the strange has been a hotel. I had never heard of that either. And again, yeah, not all these things will be scary. So, because yeah, I want to appeal to a wide audience, not just extreme horror fans. But yeah, that's why there's a lot of kids at the event as well. Like even last year, I saw a baby at the event. A mom was like not breastfeeding, but like giving a bottle to her baby in the line for terror trams. This appeals to a large audience, so that's why you have properties for everybody. The tram, I'm thinking it's gonna be Hollywood Harry because the 60th anniversary of the Steel Tour and all that stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. But it just says Terror Tram, or it's just a tram, so they don't even know. But I'm guessing Hollywood Harry. Michael Weber, Spider-Man over here says The Strangers is a horror movie with 3 killers that stalk and terrorize a couple in a cabin house in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. So actually, yeah, that could work as a horror house, especially again in that Ghostbusters or soundstage that could work out because they can do whatever they want there, and that can just work like a slasher maze like the Halloween ones of the past. That's let's say no one knows what this flower is, so I guess we will just have to find out together. Again, unless it changes, because again, these things do change quite often. Like every version, something is changing. Right at the Mummy Maze. So this could be one of 2 things. 2 ongoing rumors right now are A Quiet Place. And see, there's no sound, right? So, Quiet Place, or Silent Hill. I haven't seen Silent Hill, but I have. We're going in order. We're going like this. So we did this one, then go up here. But A Quiet Place or Silent Hill. Which one would you guys like? Let me know in the comments below. Or in the chat if you want a Silent Hill or Quiet Place. Those are the 2 top rumors. It could be neither of them. I'm guessing it's one of them because everyone's saying it is. So, Quiet Place seems to be the more heavily talked about rumor. So it could be a Quiet Place, probably on maybe like A Quiet Place Day 1, because that movie is coming out this year with Lupita Nyong'o. So that could be interesting. And then there's an unknown IP. I don't know what that is. I don't even have a rumor of the unknown IP. I know some people do, but I didn't tell me, so I don't know what that is. But we're supposed to usually this is Soundstage 29. Usually a headliner goes here. It's like The Weeknd. One here a couple years ago. Stranger Things 4 was here last year. Usually one of the headliners goes here. This is Ghostbusters should be a headliner though, so it's very interesting that's up here. Usually the headliners are kind of on the lower lot, but maybe they want to spread out the crowds. Because last year, yeah, Stranger Things 4, Exorcist, Believer, and The Last of Us all down here with Holidays in Hell, and every maze down here besides Holidays in Hell had like a 3-hour wait every night. So I think they want to kind of spread out the crowds here. One headliner down here and one headliner up here would be much more beneficial. Silent Hill was at Asian in 2012, so maybe they're bringing it back. But although John Murray said no, John Murray said no exact repeats. He did say no. He said no exact repeats. So that means if Silent Hill comes back, it'll be like a new scene or something. Resident Evil house could be cool. Same type of concept with zombies and stuff. Alright. Yeah, so some headliner here. I hope it's The Weeknd. I know he said no repeats, but they can add a scene. I love the musical houses. Billie Eilish was rumored to come before the pandemic, and then of course, pandemic shut everything down. So I wouldn't mind a Billie Eilish or Lady Gaga. Remember Lady Gaga was the rumor before Stranger Things last year. So I would want Lady Gaga to come back, or to some type of musical artist. That was a really cool idea. I hope Universal does that again. Lady Gaga, The Weeknd returning, because The Weeknd was at Halloween Horror at Singapore last year, and Billie Eilish. All those guys have some very dark, really cool costume, but also dark minds. So I feel like that could be really cool there. You've never been to HHN? Oh wow. Well, hopefully this year will be your first year. How many times did we go in 2023? I don't know. I had a freaking fear passing. They went like 3 to 5 times, maybe. I feel like I didn't go enough. Like, I bought the pass, but I feel like I didn't need to buy the pass. So, no, not more than 5 times. I think it was like 3 to 4. Five Nights at Freddy's should happen this year, but it's not. That one was rumored, but it was totally off the table. Maybe just licensing, maybe the director didn't want it, but yeah. Guys, I can say with certainty, 100% not happening. Imagine a Space Nights, but yeah, there might be when the show comes out. Next one comes out in 2025, next season. So there might be next year at Last of Us Part 2. That Last of Us is a very, very popular house. I enjoyed it. They had a full working vehicle in there, which is insane. A Jeep. Just came out shooting. It was pretty awesome. All right, so let's see. Let's go here. Okay, so these guys. So this guy, people are speculating maybe it's Dracula, right? Based on that new movie that came out last year that didn't do well, but came out and like it was like Dracula based. So this might be the Monsters Maze here, and might be in Soundstage 15 of Soundstage 22. Sorry, like a Dracula maze, which would be cool. I think Dracula hasn't had them out of all the Universal monsters. They haven't really done Dracula, if I remember. So that'd be nice. Yeah, Taylor Swift. Yeah, doesn't quite fit the brand. Although Universal, with their I don't know. Taylor Swift's on Disney Plus now, so that's I guess she's kind of a Disney person now. But Taylor Swift's not only horror, but it would bring in a lot of people. Let me tell you that. Let's see. How'd you feel if they were able to do a Dino Crisis Maze? If you have not heard of it, Resident Evil, zombies, dinosaurs. That would be very cool. Especially sometimes the extended queue, that where the white tent is for Jurassic World, they use that as a HHN maze. Sometimes they have in the past. That would be a perfect maze for that area. Like, can you imagine a dino horror maze in or next to the Jurassic World queue? Michael Webber, that's perfect. You should pitch that to John Murdy. But should tag John. John Murdy will respond to you on Twitter, like he does Q&A sessions, and you should pitch that to him, and he'll definitely, even if he doesn't do it this year, he can get your feedback and maybe take it down for next year. Because like, I'm so serious. I'm not kidding. He does do Q&A. He does respond to people on Twitter, John Murdy. So you should tag him and suggest that idea, because that'd be perfect right by Jurassic World, a Dino Crisis maze in the Jurassic World extended Q10. Oh my god, that'd be perfect. That'd be I like this a lot. Like, I don't know what it is. I've never seen it. I probably won't see it, but I like the concept. I like the idea, because there's a whole land for it. Michael Webber. Tell you, go on Twitter right now. Tag John Murdy, because I'll give you his Twitter. I'll DM you his Twitter if you want, because I'm so serious. He might write that down for next year. That's like perfect synergy right there. let's see. Silent Hill is a high possible. Yeah, Silent Hill. That seems to be a leading rumor with A Quiet Place there, especially since it was here beforehand. What House is made off Blumhouse new film Imaginary? Well, yeah, you think maybe it's probably going to be featured in the Blumhouse Experience area, I'd say. Rochelle Jones once again going in a circle or total this way. Clockwise, so we'll get to the Moon and Stars. That'll be the last one. We should get to them in these comments first. Last of Us Part 2, so usual, split in 2 seasons. Yes, I'm very excited. Also, it's going to be split into 2 seasons because of the spoiler that happens to poor Pedro Pascal in the game. So they obviously want to keep him around for longer, so it's easier to do that when you split it into 2 seasons. Alright, so Dracula. My guess, my speculation is Dracula. Here, I don't... So when I first looked at this, I thought it was a bug. So I was like, oh, we can bring the exterminators that was on the Terror Tram into a house. Which I hope they do. But I don't know if this is a bug anymore. I mean, kind of looks like a bug. What do you guys think? Do you think this thing looks like a bug? I think the exterminators Terror Tram was one of the best Terror Trams, if not the best Terror Tram that I've been on. And I don't usually like the Terror Tram. So, I was actually excited to go on it again. So, I would love that as a house. So, I hope this is a bug, and I hope that's what this means. Because, yeah, this would be really cool. Exterminators would be really gross, but it'd be very cool. But Larry Larva would have to be back because he's an absolutely iconic character. I love Larry Larva. So, I hope he gets his own house in the T-Pad this year. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a bug? Let me know in the comments. Universal bring back Jurassic Park Evolution Project Evolution. That was an Islands Adventure back in the 1990s, but it's I like that too. I like dinosaurs. Like Jurassic Park, the books and the movie were meant to be scary. I mean, fun, but scary. It's supposed to be a horror book, so they should definitely. I mean, it fits with Halloween Horror Nights having a dino maze, especially if you put some animatronics in there. Like, even it doesn't have to be as elaborate as the ones on the ride, but yeah, like anything if you had like Blue, the raptor encounter of Blue just start snapping at you like a live action like that, snapping at you. Oh, that'd be freaking scary. That'd be freaking awesome though. Because scary when you go take a picture with her right now. H&N Icon's house, so I can be interested. I like it, yes. Synergy can tie into the Vegas stuff and give Hollywood some more icons besides Hollywood Harry. And Larry Larva, I'm going to call him an icon because he was iconic to me. But yeah, I love an H&N Icon's house. So you guys don't think that thing at Soundstage 25 is a bug, right? You don't think that's going to be a... Exterminator. Did you guys like the Exterminator's house at Halloween on Terror Tram last year? Exterminators. Did you guys like that? I thought it was very, very good. Michael Jackson haunted house would be cool to see as well. Michael Jackson's house would be really cool. But unfortunately, since he's passed away, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure they're gonna do that. But it'd be really, really cool if they did. But I think they like to work with the artists themselves. So, but that would be definitely like Thriller would be perfect. Obviously, song for that house. All right, so let's go ahead and let's keep moving. Terror Tram again. I think it's gonna be Hollywood Harry. Boop. Now the H-Lot tent here. The knife here. I hope it's not Halloween. I really hope it's not Halloween. I'm sick of Halloween coming to the Halloween Horror Nights. I'm sick of it. So I hope it's not Halloween. But I don't know. I mean, the knife could be a lot of things. What if it's Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey? I mean, it's in the public domain, so, and it's horror related, so Disney can't sue them, right? Can you imagine a Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey house at Universal? That'd be hilarious. But, oh, the knife could be Terrifier? Hey, I hope so. I just hope it's anything besides Halloween. Yeah, Terrifier would be fantastic because, I mean, those are very popular movies and has like a cult following. So, yeah, I hope Terrifier, that'd be creative. That'd be a first time, right? No. Event. So a first time, so that'd be nice. I'll see. Antonio's like exterminators. I know that's a very very cool terror sham. I really like that. Let's see. If they're going to be Ghost from Stranger Things, I would go to yeah. Won't be Stranger Things, but they'll definitely I can with near certainty say there'll be a Ghostbusters house for you. And Philip, yeah, Nintendo World was open last year during Halloween Horror Nights. Had a special ticket. It was open from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'll probably do something like it this year. Hopefully, let's just because I don't know, it wasn't that busy, but because you had to buy like a $200 ticket or something because it's like a day and after 2 p.m. day and night ticket. Hopefully, it's just included with the regular ticket because that'll be another thing to spread out the crowds when it's too busy. People just go to Nintendo World and hang out for a little bit. So hopefully, Nintendo World will stay open past 10, even if it's just on midnight. Hopefully that will happen. But we'll see. If at the minimum, they should have that same ticket though. After 2 p.m. day and night within Super Nintendo World, exclusive access 7 to 10 p.m. That ticket should be available. But I hope everyone can go in there. Just purchases a ticket because it'll just kind of soak up the crowds a little bit. Yeah, Halloween has been there just way too many times. A Luigi Mansion House will be really, really cool. And again, that'll be something, another headliner like Ghostbusters will be kind of for the family. But yeah, still, it's a horror theme. And that'd be cool. I wonder if they put, like, that'd be cool if they just put a tent, like a Horror Nights tent, and, Super Nintendo World, and you enter, like, the line is through the warp pipe. Like, everything else would be closed, and Nintendo World would just be that Luigi's Mansion house. Then you have to go through it and you exit the other warp pipe. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I think they can make that work. Yeah, hey, first one. Love taking the people. I love when people go to things for the first time, especially when I take them because I love showing them and seeing their excited face, like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "That was so cool, right?" Luigi's Mansion ride will be cool too. Yes, stay tuned. Definitely one of them potentially coming to Florida, but we'll see if Luigi's can make his debut here in Hollywood too. But I'd agree, Luigi's Mansion would be amazing. All right, so let's continue. Here, The Moon and the Stars, Nightmare on Elm Street is the rumor for this one. Nightmare on Elm Street is the Moon and the Stars, which, yeah, I feel like that could work. I think this year's Terror Jam will be Hollywood Harry, my guess. So yeah, a quick recap of Hollywood before we go to Orlando. We have Ghostbusters, Latin America Horror Maze here, Silent Hill or A Quiet Place, unknown headliner IP, hopefully a musical artist, maybe Dracula, maybe Exterminators, Terror Tram with maybe Hollywood Harry, Terrifier potentially, and Nightmare on Elm Street, and plus 2 shows, the Blumhouse Experience and maybe The Purge, or something else. and 3 scare zones. With the typical rides open, we'll have Super Nintendo World open with Mario Kart, Jurassic World, Transformers, Mummy, Simpsons, and the Harry Potter attractions open. So it should be a pretty cool event for Hollywood. Which symbols will I think will be gone by the second map? Maybe the knife, maybe Terrifier, and maybe this exterminator thing. I feel like these are a lock. This one, this one, this one. This one may be gone, but I don't know. If this is Dracula, it would be universal property. So usually universal properties will stay. It's the other IPs if they can't get rights or anything may go. But we'll have to see. Like this one will for sure stay. Unless they just change what Latin America monster they're gonna do. Yeah, it could be. I mean, the Blumhouse experience was a whole thing last year, so there'll be plenty of photo ops and hopefully a longer show for that experience this time. All right, so let's move on. So Q&A. And so here is Orlando. Again, we have an unknown IP. Again, this is probably be a shared one. Shared one with with Hollywood. We have an unknown original. I have no idea what that would be. The same type of A Quiet Place or Silent Hill. So this will be again a bi-coastal one. So it's a pretty big IP. Nightmare on Elm Street. Rumor here again for Sprung 4. Potentially, maybe by the second movie we'll get that one. Oh, that's right. Snipe could be Scream too. That's true. Could be. That'd be cool. Scream or Terrifier. And just anything better than Halloween. This one's interesting. Yeah, so this one's, I guess, so this must be the classic Monsters maze. This is Ghostbusters again. But this is going to be the classic Monsters maze. Maybe Dracula. Not sure what the lollipop is going to be, but it reminds me of the Willy Wonka experience because that looked like a horror movie that in real life in the UK. Not sure who this crazy creature is, but I like the design. And something, I don't know what this is. Something South America, maybe a Latin America monster again? I don't know. And of course, a Nightmare Fuel and then a show here with multiple scare zones. And the Death Eaters. That'll be good. Love the Death Eaters there. Halloween Hornets there. Right. Any questions about Orlando's maze? Ooh, a creature from the Black Lagoon House would be pretty cool as well. Your comment? Let me see what. I said I love when people go for the first time, and I love taking people like my friends go for the first time to places, Disney, Universal, or to an event that it's really cool and I like, and seeing the gasp and their excitement that they get to go ahead and their excitement is there. So I'm glad. I like going to what should we call it? Boop, 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 boop. I like going to new events with people for the first time. Yeah, I do like when there's like words instead of just symbols. But I think there's a reason someone asked about that, and they said they want to be a little more secretive this time. That's why they have the symbols instead of just the words, because they don't want to get anyone in trouble. Because if they leak Maze too early and the contracts aren't final yet, it could ruin the whole thing, and then they have to figure out a whole different solution. So this time it's to keep everything a little more hidden. We use logos. Any questions about the Hollywood maze? All right, Hollywood maze. So, I think I'll start in August because, yeah, they always seem to start in August. So, I think I'll start in August. All right, I'll do. And ask me anything for about 5 minutes. 7:45. You ask me anything regarding theme parks or the spec maps. About 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And while you get your questions, I would like to encourage you to press that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to contribute some more, you can become a member. Early access to videos, member only live streams. Some live streams I do member only comment. So that's pretty cool. And then early access to videos. And then also have some permits and rumors and stuff on my Patreon, patreon.com/722 for some like rumors. I just made a studio tour rumor video or post, so stay tuned for that. What do you think is the worst maze last year? Worst maze last year. I don't know. Last year was pretty good. Like it's like a pretty decent slate of houses. Like they're all pretty decent. I don't think anything was like even the Cherry Town was pretty decent. It's pretty good the year last year. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear that too, Philip. That there's gonna be changes for the Fast and Furious area as well. I did hear that. Few more minutes of questions. About 3 more minutes of questions. For Hollywood, Orlando. Tickets probably gonna sell like in July, June or July. So yeah, got a few more months for that. But I'll be doing construction updates weekly for these updates will be paired with Fast and Furious updates. So in those updates, hopefully the hotel will start soon as well. So that could be quite nice. 2 more minutes. 2 minutes for some theme park related questions, Halloween Hornets questions, and more. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button, subscribe for more, and subscribe for some really cool Halloween Horror Nights updates, theme park updates. Yeah, do they have spec maps? I'm sure someone does them over there, but I don't think I've ever seen a Japan or Singapore spec map. And I wonder if does Beijing have Halloween Horror Nights? I'm sure they do. I mean, I know it's a new park, but I'm sure if they don't, I'm sure they'll get it at some point. All right. Yeah, that's about right. So, last few questions here, rapid fire, 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Otherwise, if you guys don't have any questions, thank you. Thank you all for joining. I'm so glad we had a bit of a fun stream. Already Halloween Horror Night season here in early March, not even spring yet. So I hope you check out the subscribe for more updates. If you want to contribute, Patreon membership, and that'd be nice. Last comments here. H-Gen might expand to islands. That'd be quite nice. Double Horror Nights there. And I have seen Wonka. Wonka was a fantastic movie. Thank you guys so much, and have a fantastic day.